Hey everyone, County Commissioner Jimmy T. Smith, and this is my weekly wrap-up. So this week, Independence Day was celebrated, and it was great. I was blessed to be asked to come speak about independence at some of the organizations. I was also able to go and celebrate Independence Day on the 4th in the town of Hernando, not the county, but the town of Hernando. And it was great because the business leaders came together and put on a really good event. I had to tell you, I'm very proud of all they did. Games, activities, families were out there. Even with the rain, they still stayed out there. And in the end, had a great fireworks display that was put on by the business leaders. Well done. It was a relatively slow week, though, other than that. So I've had meetings, and of course, go out and talk to people in the community. But one of the things I was able to do was sit down with 2 young people. And what you don't know is I have an intern. And these 2 additional young people also want to work with me to potentially intern in my office. This basically gives them the ability to interact. And they came and they said, "Hey, we want to ask you why we can't make things better." And I said, "Well, I'm working to make things better, but I could always use some help." And so now they're going to be interns in the office. And as I've discussed here before, one of the things I'd like to see is us light up the basketball courts. By lighting up the basketball courts, you give individuals, a couple of people or groups of people, the ability to go out in the evening and safely play some sports and activities and get out of the house and come together as a community. And, you know, it's something that young people need in addition to so many other things like jobs and things like that. But you have to work on all of it. So these interns will be researching grants, working with other entities, everything from the federal government to local leaders, to try and find ways to improve that option for young people in the community. So really good week. Now this week coming up, I have to tell you, I know Tuesday's going to be a really busy day, and don't get me wrong, on Monday I have the Ag Alliance, and in addition to the Ag Alliance where we talk about agriculture issues and how to support the agriculture community, next after that I have the Beverly Hills Advisory Council, which I'm a member of. And we're going to talk about how to improve things within Beverly Hills specifically. So there's a lot of work on that. On Tuesday, we're going to have our, of course, regular county commission meeting, but we're going to start off the day with a special meeting about the drug seizure money. This is money that is forfeited from people in the community who get arrested and their possessions get auctioned off and things like that. So the process is to get this money into the hands of organizations that can basically provide services to help fight drug addiction in the community, and more so with young people especially. We are going to work on the boat ramp fees again. As I said before, the economy's grown, we have the money. At this time, we do not need to do an additional fee, tax, or anything like that. We have the money coming in. Grow your economy, grow your resources, and then provide for any repairs or improvements. The regular 1 o'clock Tuesday meeting, I'll be asking for permission to travel. Yes, now I have to ask for permission to travel, but this is out-of-state travel, and it's to the American City County Exchange Organization's annual event in conjunction with the American Legislative Exchange Council. Now this is where leaders from the national level, the state level, and the local level are going to get together to discuss policy issues. And people say, well, there's no need to do that. It's a waste of money. But I have to tell you, it was at this organization's annual meeting that I learned about the fact that if you're an engineer and you approve plans, basically you've cut out a whole bunch of additional work that the county should not be making you do, but yet we still do it. So why aren't the engineers signing off on the plans and stuff like that to reduce the regulation? Part of the conversations we're having behind the scenes. Another thing was, and you saw me fighting it in the past year, is that our sign ordinance has a inappropriateness to it. To basically, it's violating, or I feel it's violating, the freedom of speech of businesses. But whoever knew that a commercial business also had a freedom of speech aspect to it? And I wouldn't have known if I hadn't gone to this convention. So going to these kind of things allows me to deal with leaders at the national level to bring back information and make improvements to the community and help fight for business and individuals' rights. So I will be asking for approval. Don't know. It might again be only one person voting in favor. But so I'm asking for approval to travel. So it is going to be a busy week. Tuesday is going to be a slam-packed busy day, but it's all to make Citrus County better. And I hope you will show up, participate. This is your county. You should be working on it. You should be part of the discussion about the pros and cons of things. So look forward to any comments, emails. Please feel free to respond below in the comments section. And of course, this is County Commissioner Jimmy T. Smith. Thank you very much.